Turning to disturbing new allegations surrounding a former Aurora school resource officer.
He is accused of texting a 16-year-old girl about her underwear. Your reporter in Aurora, Tori Mason, joins us live tonight. And Tori, the details in this case certainly concerning. This incident has shaken the family, and they want the word out about what they've been through.
Yes, guys, and that teen girl who made the report actually had to move districts as part of the CBI investigation. This has had a significant impact on her and her family. Now that family and their attorney are speaking out because they're worried that former SRO might have engaged inappropriately with other students.
Former APS school resource officer Ajit Ndaije is charged with 3 counts of first-degree official misconduct. CBS Colorado featured Ndaije in his role at Aurora Central High last spring. In October, a former student told police she'd been receiving inappropriate texts from the SRO. Her lawyer, Matthew Haltzman, says the teen first contacted Ndaije about problems with an ex-boyfriend.
We have a child who was looking for help from law enforcement and became his target.
After several exchanges, he says the tone of Ndaije's messages changed. At one point, the teen even responds, "That's not appropriate."
Things like her panties and how beautiful she is, and ensuring her or telling her not to tell her parents, not to tell other police officers.
APD conducted an internal affairs investigation which revealed multiple policy violations over 7 months leading up to her report.
We believe there are other students that were contacted inappropriately. We know that there were photos taken by this police officer of girls without their permission.
In addition to the photos, the IAB report states that Ndaije asked a juvenile inappropriate questions, used Colorado crime information to look up juveniles' information, and failed to properly author reports and submit evidence.
For the 16-year-old courageously going to her parents and then going to the police, this probably would have continued.
In a statement, APD says Ndaije resigned prior to the conclusion of the internal affairs investigation. However, he would have been terminated had he not resigned. Police says they notified Aurora Public Schools leadership during the investigation, but Haltzman and the girl's family worry there could be more victims.
We don't have any information that would suggest that the school district or Aurora Police Department did anything to alert the school, the students, faculty, or parents that this was going on. And if that's true, it is extremely disturbing and concerning.
Now, I reached out to APS about whether they notified families about the investigation. They said, "We have been fully supportive of APD's investigation into the conduct of its former employees. We take all reports of misconduct seriously and want to emphasize that safety is our top priority." That former officer is due back in court next week. We're live in Aurora. Tori Mason covering Colorado First.
Tori, thank you. Tori is just one of your reporters in Aurora, joining Michael and Kelly. We are the only station committed to covering Colorado First for you and telling stories that matter to you and your family.